our company is split roughly in half between creative guys and technical guys, and I look after all of the technical guys, and that covers development, testing, and network infrastructure. Moshi Monsters is a browser-based game for 7 to 13-year-olds. You can play it online from anywhere in the world. It's a game which involves looking after a pet monster, which you build a relationship up with, and you visit it every day, perform educational puzzles and play other games to earn a currency called rocks. And with the rocks you can then buy items for its house, you can keep it healthy and happy with food, and you can go on different adventures and quests with your pet monster. So I studied all of the usual subjects at GCSE level with a focus on maths and science. I then studied computing and computer science at A level, and then I took that forward into a software engineering degree at university level. In the technical team, we have a group of developers that focus on back-end development or front-end development. We also have a team of testers that work with the developers to make sure that the code that they're generating is of good enough quality and there's no bugs go off into the live system. We also have a great group of network infrastructure engineers that keep the whole site running 24/7 and look after all of our servers and hardware. Front-end development is all of the software components that you use when you're playing the game. So when you tickle a monster, when you feed it, when you drag items around, that's what the front-end guys do. The back-end development team focus on the database and where all of the information is stored. So when you make friends with someone and send them a message, they deal with the message going all the way through to our servers and back to the user that you sent the message to. This is an example of the type of code a developer would see on their screen. For example, this part of code here means that when someone pushes a button, then the character will jump. And you can see how you can build up many bits of code like this to create a really great experience for the game player. For us, the most important skills are being able to work in a team, having a great understanding of maths, having a really good love for playing games, and a really good feeling for how a user and how a game player wants to have fun with the software that they're creating. So when we would want to add a new feature to the game, first of all we sit down with all of the kind of key people that will work on it. We look at different areas of the game and try to understand what bits are lacking, so what can we add to it to make it an even better experience. And then we have a brainstorm, trying to work within the kind of creative bounds of the current game and add something new and think about what people would like to work with. We then go through a very rapid iteration and keep working on different versions until we find something that we really like. And then we keep developing and testing in small increments until we have something that we're pleased with, which we then push live and wait for the reaction of all of our audience and see if they like it. When we want to add a new feature to Moshi Monsters, the first thing we do is understand what parts of the gameplay are missing and what our users would really like. Then we sit around a table with some of the creative guys and other members of the technical team and have a big brainstorm, and so try and come up with different features that we could add that people would really like. At that point, we then get together and create a storyboard. Here's an example of one of them, and break the idea down into lots of different components. And we then go off and assign the different components to different people. The programmers will go away and program their individual parts. We prototype stuff very, very quickly, so we can get a feeling for whether the feature will work and be fun to play or not. When we realise that it is, we then go off and finish the programming and all of the testing, and then we push the feature live. My biggest bit of advice would be to try as many different concepts as you can. Keep testing different gameplay features, different ideas, and experimenting until the one that really works for you stands out.